Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. You know, there's nothing like finding out your front yard's going to be dug up for something you didn't know about or for something you really don't even want. Contact 7's Jason Grenauer reports on the high-speed internet project causing high anxiety in Centennial.
I want to take you back to 2013 when the residents here in the city of Centennial voted fairly overwhelmingly to start exploring the idea of a high-speed fiber optic internet network. Well, fast forward to today and it's here. For some, like it or not, and for others, without much warning.
The homes are well maintained. Everybody takes care of their yards. I think most of us take pride in our landscape.
Which is why Larry Edwards was so surprised.
I believe it was Monday morning I woke up to a sea of flags.
Utility markings for what comes next.
High-speed internet fiber optic cable.
Dug 4 feet into Larry's front yard, legal because of a pre-existing easement for utilities.
And the first thought I had is, what's going on in our neighborhood?
The internet company Ting signed on with the city of Centennial last March to be part of the city's fiber backbone and install its gigabit services into neighborhoods.
I wasn't notified by either the city of Centennial nor by Ting.
Even the Homestead in the Willows HOA was surprised by the flags popping up and had to be told by homeowners what was going on and what was coming. In an email obtained by Contact 7, a Ting manager writes, construction will start as soon as this Monday, and that we hope to be out of the neighborhood by July 15th. It goes on to say that connection boxes, similar to sprinkler boxes, will need to be installed at 90% of homes, on top of running those fiber lines.
We didn't choose, nor did we invite Ting to come into our neighborhood and to destroy the looks of it.
A spokesperson for the city sent us to Ting. They did not respond to our questions via email.
To allow a company to come into your neighborhood and decide what your future is.
In Centennial,
I felt bullied.
I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
If you ever have a story that needs attention, please don't hesitate to call or send a text to the number on your screen. You can also email us at contact7@thedenverchannel.com. A principal could be on the chopping block at a school board meeting Thursday night. A group said to be made up of parents, students, and teachers is pushing for Arapahoe High School principal Natalie Promenko to step down. They argue she's lost control of the school that's experienced a number of hardships in recent years. Now Promenko has supporters. A group of students, in fact, gathered Monday to show they have her back. At least 2 deaths now are being blamed on Wednesday's spring storm. Denver police believe slick conditions caused a pickup to lose control and slam into a DIA snowplow. Now the truck's driver was killed. The plow driver was not hurt. And icy roads are also blamed on a crash yesterday evening on I-70 near Copper Mountain. A 69-year-old woman was killed in that accident. And while conditions certainly have improved across much of the state, I-76 East still closed from Sterling to Nebraska, and right now no timeline on when it's going to reopen. Quickly now from the First Alert Weather Center, a look at your forecast. Much different. However, why yes, those are snowflakes on Saturday, but it's beautiful on Monday, so there's always that. Spring in Colorado. Well, lawmakers are pushing for a gentler approach in Colorado to disciplining students. Now, the bill would require inclusive discipline practices, meaning handling the problem in-house for young kids rather than through suspensions or expulsions. Exceptions would be made if weapons or drugs were involved. Supporters say this is really about protecting a child's future.
Keeping them out of school is long-term bad for their education. It makes them feel disconnected from school. School's not a positive place.
This bill is specifically for kindergarten through 2nd grade, so the young kids. It's already cleared the House. It's now in debate in the Senate. Well, Colorado's college athletes could get a slice of the money they bring in should a couple of lawmakers get their way. Now, 2 state lawmakers plan to introduce a bill that would allow colleges to pay players and allow players to accept endorsement deals. But that then could set up a showdown in court with the NCAA. You can find a previous 360 report we did on paying college athletes on thedenverchannel.com. Well, the NFL certainly is a holy grail of pro sports leagues, but new leagues are popping up all the time. And Denver 7's Russell Haythorne shows us tonight tackle football's newest pro league includes some surprising differences from the NFL.
1, 2, 3,
out here, there's grit.
My players are ferocious.
Determination.
It ain't no for the whistle blow. Let's go.
They're tenacious, they're dedicated.
And drive.
They're enthusiastic.
This is the Mile High City's newest professional football team.
Denver Bandits.
Playing in a new league.
There's 15 teams in our league right at this year, the first inaugural season.
But not just any league. This is a league of their own.
I always wanted to play throughout high school, and it just really was never an option.
It's called the WNFC, which stands for the Women's National Football Conference.
Professional football like you've never experienced before.
We're modeling ourselves after the NFL.
Bringing a new level of excitement to the Rocky Mountain West.
Just like the men, we tackle, we block, we run, catch.
And a new level of inspiration to little girls everywhere.
Showing girls they can play football.
I mean, they're working hard.
For April Regas, it's opening doors beyond her wildest imagination.
I know it gives me a greater sense of self-worth and self-confidence.
There you go. That's better.
None of this is for show. None of it in vain.
Don't quit. Give it everything you got.
This is pure commitment. A chance to compete at the highest level. Go! And a league as tough as nails.
We're playing NFL rules. We're in full pads. We do hit, and we hit hard.
What this league is trying to do is elevate women's tackle football from the semi-professional to the professional.
The Bandits will compete against 15 other teams nationwide. Head coach Marcel Simpson, who played for the CSU Rams, describes it as the nation's first ever premier women's league.
We want people to come. We want people to watch. We want people to actually buy tickets and buy merchandise.
It is a struggle.
Let's go.
Unlike their counterparts in the NFL, none of them are getting paid, at least not yet, not until this league starts making money.
The hardest part is managing the rest of your life, because all of us have full-time jobs, a lot of people have families.
Yet it's all still worth it.
They're a family.
They really do become, like, I guess, a sisterhood, you could say.
There it is.
Blazing a trail.
There shouldn't be any barriers.
Proving skeptics everywhere wrong.
Even though people tell you you can't, you can.
With photojournalist Sarah Bingham.
Just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you can't do whatever you want.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
The Bandits play their first home game Saturday. This Saturday at APS Stadium in Aurora. They play the Utah Falcons. 6 p.m., $10 to get in. The Bandits will host the first ever WNFC Super Bowl in June. We'll keep you posted on those details. Now, championship weekend will include a football camp as well for girls 6 to 18 years old. This has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thank you for checking us out. We'll have another one later for you. Please check us out again and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.